God, 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 God.
To begin with, make sure your body is in as comfortable a position as possible,
God,
either sitting or lying down.
God, God, God,
Allow the weight of your body to settle down towards the earth, taking a few deeper breaths and letting go a little bit more on each out-breath.
God, 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 God.
Now allow the breath to settle and to find its own natural rhythm, letting the breath breathe itself. Try not to interfere with the process. Simply notice how the body moves in response to the breath. The chest expanding and relaxing, the belly rising and falling. Notice how each breath is unique, how no two breaths are the same. Notice the texture, the quality, and the duration of each breath. If you notice the body or the mind tensing up around your experience, in the noticing, you can gently let go again without judgment. Do this over and over again if necessary, with a kind, gentle awareness. And now imagine that you are walking along a path. You are drawn along this path inexplicably. It is leading you to your own peaceful sanctuary, where you can always come to experience peace and safety. Look down at your feet. What kind of path are you walking on? What is it made of? Is it made of stone or wood or ice? Is it a pathway that leads to another galaxy or dimension? Perhaps it has been specially made out of some other material that is not yet known to this world. Is it strewn with something, like flower petals or shells? Is this path narrow or wide? See and feel this mystical path in your mind. You continue to walk along the path, breathing freely and easily. As you walk along this path, sense your anxieties and stresses and pressures fade, unable to follow you here. Ahead of you, you notice a secret entryway that only you can see. This entryway is the door leading to your very own safe place. How is this entryway concealed? Perhaps it is a wooden door covered in ivy. Perhaps it is a portal that opens and closes when you say a magic word. Maybe it's a cave entrance that appears in the snow. Imagine or sense this unique secret entryway, revealing itself only to you as you approach it. You walk through the entryway, and as your eyes adjust to the light, you realize that you are now walking or being pulled through a secret tunnel. What does this tunnel look like? Is it a wormhole in space? Is it a cave in the ocean? Is it a tunnel made of dirt and stones? What do the tunnel walls look like? Are they covered with beautiful exotic flowers? Is the tunnel made of metal or some other man-made material? Is the tunnel made of swirling energy? Whatever the case may be, just experience this secret, sacred tunnel that leads you to your very own safe and sacred place. You continue to walk through the tunnel, and suddenly, there before you, you begin to see your perfect sanctuary for the very first time. You step out into it, and you can hear or feel or see the tunnel close behind you so that no one may follow. In a space that is created by the mind, there are no limits whatsoever. This place can be as real or as imaginative as your soul wants it to be. This place could be a place that is found on Earth, or it could be a place from a science fiction or a fantasy novel. As your safe place is revealed to you, you may see that you are outside in the mountains, on a beach, or inside a soap bubble. Perhaps you are inside a flower or geode, or floating through space, looking back at the Earth. You may be in a forest or in a coral reef under the ocean waves, or in the billowing clouds. Your safe place might be inside, in a palace, a monastery, or even a simple rustic cabin. You may be in a secret hideout like a den behind a bookcase. Your safe place might even be another dimension, another galaxy or planet. This is the place that makes you feel the most at ease, the safest, and the most free. Now look around you. What can you see? Are there birds or trees here? Are there fish or other animals? Are there loving and magical beings? If you are outside, what is the weather like here? Spend some time noticing all the things that you can see in your safe place. What can you hear in your safe place? the wind rustling the leaves in the trees, a beautiful song, the sounds of waves crashing, or maybe the sound of absolute silence. Spend a moment noticing the sounds that fill your safe place. What can you smell here? Can you smell ocean foam or the dampness of soil? Can you smell the scent of bread or cookies baking in the oven? Can you smell the scent of summer rain? Or is the smell an otherworldly smell that you have never smelled before? Spend a moment noticing the smells that linger in the air in your safe place. You are the designer and builder of your safe place. You get to decide exactly how you want it to be. You may decide to leave it exactly like it is, in its own simple perfection. Or you may decide to add a floor and walls and roof. You can make them out of anything you wish, real or imagined. If you have built a room, are there windows in the room? What can you see out of them? Perhaps there are hand-woven rugs you wish to lay down. What materials have you chosen? Who made them? Or have you chosen to leave your safe place exactly as it is? If you wish, you can decorate your safe place. Perhaps you would like to leave it simple and natural. Perhaps you would like to adorn your safe place with rays of light, or flowers, or special rocks or crystals or shells. Choose the decorations that you love most. Breathing freely and easily, look about your peaceful, safe place and see if there is anything else that you wish to add. Maybe you would like to add something or someone to keep you company. Maybe you would like to add animals, real or imagined. Just take a moment to decide what would make this safe place feel even more perfect to you, and add it to the scene. Now imagine that in this peaceful space there is somewhere to sit or lie down, a place that you can come to sink deeply into relaxation and security. Is it a chair, a bed, or a hammock in your safe place? Is it a smooth rock or a throne or the edge of a cliff? What does it look like? What color is it? What material is it made of? Take a seat now in whatever resting place you have designed. In a place that is created by the mind, there are no limits whatsoever. Perhaps you are sitting in the center of a flower, even though you are in the middle of space. Perhaps you are sitting on a throne, and it is snowing, but the air feels warm and the sky is pink. No matter where you find yourself resting, feel the tension and stress drain away with the peaceful safety of this sacred place. Spend some time here observing and listening to and smelling and feeling this perfect place. Watch and let your mind make this imagined place as magic and unbelievably perfect as possible. You can stay here in your safe place as long as you like. And when you feel ready to rejoin your day-to-day life, imagine yourself slowly standing up and leaving your safe place. You leave through a doorway that opens only for you, in response to your presence, a signal, code, or a special phrase that you recite. Whenever you come here, use your signal or code to gain entry. Take a moment to memorize the special way that you and only you gain access to your safe place. Look back at this safe space, knowing that you can come here anytime you wish. Knowing that you always feel completely content here and completely safe and stress-free. And knowing that you can change or add to your peaceful sanctuary at any time. You turn back around and walk through the secret doorway, back through the tunnel that opens up once more to the pathway that brought you to this place. Taking a few deep breaths, decide for yourself if you are ready to return. If you are, bring your attention back to the full awareness of your body lying on the bed or sitting on the chair. Feel yourself being in firm contact with the earth. Tune into the movements of the breath in your body and gradually externalize your awareness, listening to the sounds in the room and feeling the air against your skin. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, reacclimatize to your surroundings, and see if you can take this feeling of relaxed security with you into your life as it unfolds today, moment by moment.
Soy la diosa de la la diosa del amor.
God,
Soy la diosa del amor.